Well, hey there guys, BTBS here, welcome back to El Mansione. Oh, fuck, didn't mean to break that, shit, oh, bollocks, that'll do, just, where can I put that, let's just chop that away. Ah, so what do you want underneath there? Fuck, how am I gonna get out of here? Well, actually, I wanted to go, yeah, wanted to show you guys what I'd been building, because I've been very busy, as you may be able to tell. Hey, I totally forgot this stuff can still spawn up there. So I finished off building the wall around the house, and it's a consistent size the whole way around, and it's not quite as big as the jungle tree, so you can see the jungle tree over in the base, which is quite funny. I upped the size of the fence to match the rest of this, and I'm probably gonna up these as well, so just basically add like another 10 blocks of fence in and move this up here so that it matches up around the top. And I have to admit, I've been using this as an entrance to my base a lot more often than anything else, because the shit can't follow me in here. I mean, a skeleton can shoot through it. I haven't got the spider proofing on the outside of the house yet, but that's literally just, it's really easy to do. It's just fence or basically anything you want along the top block like this, and then when the spiders climb up it they get stuck. But yeah, I thought you might want to have a quick look at the house, so I extended this out, made it much longer, and I haven't bothered editing my texture pack yet. I was considering changing the glass panes, actual glass, because I used glass pillars in the corners and it looks pretty good. So I was actually considering using just normal glass, just having these as half slabs and these be, instead of stairs, be normal blocks. But the whole idea of this was I like how the glass seems to meet up with the edge of the stair to make a window, basically. But yeah, that comes out nice and far. And as you may have seen, I built a bridge as well. I had a bridge before, but that was a terrible bridge. Oh god, sorry, it's quite late here. So this bridge is anchored to the wall, as you can tell. It's proper anchored in, it's got lights above and below, and there's a moat underneath it. So there was already a little cave under here, so what I did was just dig out a bit more of the cave, expand the water down here so it came to the front of the bridge, and then just dug out random blocks in the floor with my pickaxe. Old faithful right here. I can't name my pickaxes, they don't last long enough. And yeah, I needed a couple of lights on the bridge because enemies can spawn on upside down half slabs, upside down stairs, normal blocks, anything that occupies the top half like this. But I kept the same door lock, which is not the easiest thing to do. Oh wait, damn it, I missed. It's a bit tricky sometimes. But yeah, I just started building my storage rooms, because the main reason I wanted to build a house was to have some storage rooms. So this is my storage room right now, and just so you know, only a third of what you can see is actually what I've got. I have 9 chests in all, and all of them can be accessed from here. 2, 3, oh wait, hang on. Bottom chest, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 separate chests each one. There's 15 different inlets right now. I was going to add another inlet, but I decided, you know what, I can't be arsed right now, so I just whacked my stone brick down. It's the stone brick I got from the old jungle temple there. And if you look at my inventory, I am stocked full of stone brick to start actually redesigning this room. I just wanted to get some chests actually down here, and I've been farming jungle trees a little bit recently, just outside here, like just over here in that sort of place, so that I can actually get hold of more wood. Because that's 18 chests to make a single inlet, and there's 15 inlets. And I'm not going to do the maths. I think there's about 280 chests, and each chest takes 8 wood. So that's a lot of fucking wood. So just say 4 for each one, 280 for, just round it to roughly 30 to 300. Bonk. Bonk. Oh, what was I saying? Right, it's, I don't know, it's like 1,000 blocks of wood or something. I don't know. But yeah, it's a lot of wood being used, so I'm probably going to go around the top of this, and originally I was going to use half slabs because it looks good. But I think string, just like this, would work as well. As far as I place string on top of string. As far as I'm aware, monsters can't spawn on string either. It's another thing I learned from the German masterpiece. God, what was that noise? Did you guys hear that noise? But yeah, I'm going to be using probably string along the top of this to stop stuff from spawning up there until I can actually figure out what to do, because this is the part I'm up to, and I'm pretty damn happy with how I've got it looking right now. But it needs a roof, at least over the housey parts, to stop rain and snow. Well, rain, there's no snow around here. But I need some kind of house, I need some kind of roof to actually stop the rain getting in. And I was considering just building a huge like glass thing up at the top of the world. But then that means that, you know, I'm never going to build it perfectly in line with all this, because that's a lot of effort, and this is probably going to be changing a little bit. Like, I might knock this wall out to over here, so then this is just a 180 degree. No, 90 degree, that would be 180, and that would be 270. Yeah, okay, so it's just a 2 windowed instead of a 3 windowed, because right now this window is pretty much just looking over there and then into the rest of my base. But I still like it, you know. But I don't want to go building up at block limit, because it's going to be a bastard to get up there, a bastard to get back up there. And if anything happens that I need to change, it's not going to be easy to change. So I'd like to know if you guys have any ideas for a roof. I'm going to brainstorm a few ideas and see if I can actually come up with anything. And if I can, I'll be sure to let you know about that. And by the way, we still have our sheep. He needs a name. I've decided it's a male sheep, and the first person to make me laugh with a name is what I'll call the sheep. And if your name is specific to something, I can dye the sheep a different colour. I just want to know what you guys think our sheep should be called. Remember, he's been chillaxing in this hot tub for about 9 days in real life, so he is relaxed as fuck. Why do I hear burning? Oh, there's fire under there. Oh god, I'm powering up. Well, my house is made of wood, basically, the entire thing. So when I do get onto 1.4, I have to be very, very, very careful about any source of ignition, because I can't have my entire house burning down. I mean, now I could just take a flint and steel and just be like, bonk, set fire to this, and it would probably burn to about, what, here at the most. But I'm looking forward to the new update quite a lot. I just learnt about witches and bats today. And how the witches throw potions. And I was talking to old shiny bollocks, what's his name? fuck, what do I call him? Robot Boy, that's the one. Thank you, whoever shouted that out, because someone obviously knew I was talking about him. I was talking to him about it because we were just looking at the change log for the thing, and I may do a video on that as well, just to have a look at them. But we were talking about it, and we kind of decided that there's no way they could just naturally spawn like creepers or endermen or whatever, or skellies or zombies or spiders, because they sound way too OP for that. So it must be that they spawn. We decided that the best way to do it would be they spawn in witch dungeons, or like, not exactly. It would function just like a dungeon, but it wouldn't be called a dungeon. And that would also be a really cool thing to add to the game. It would be like a witch dungeon. So basically, it has a witch spawner in it, or it's like wither skeletons, and they just do a original block check before they spawn, and they can spawn in those places. And these witch dungeons would basically have what did we say? Fucking having trouble recalling our conversation now. We talk about so much stuff. We definitely talked about what would be in the dungeon, and we were thinking stuff like, you know how everybody makes potion stands, like how they make cauldrons using a cauldron, but a cauldron on its own doesn't look very like evil or magical. So what you do is you put a piece of netherrack underneath it and set it on fire, so it looks like it's a pot on a stove sort of thing, and they could have that in there. And then there could be like a chest with some randomized potion supplies, so you could get really lucky and find like a couple of blaze rods in there or something like that. What am I doing? Get back. Or if you're really lucky, you could find a Geist here. And then there could be the whole thing could be set up to be like, I'm not exactly sure what to call it, because everyone knows the stereotypical image of a witch, you know, dancing around a cauldron with a long pointy nose, that sort of thing. And she's always there's always like a cauldron, and the basic idea is that it would be like, I'm just going to call it a lab, like a witch's lab. I can't think what else to fucking call it. And yeah, the dungeon would be like a witch's lab, and they could add new blocks in as well. I could think of a couple new blocks that would go in there, but they're staying stum for now. Oh, by the way, someone asked me this the other day when I mentioned stum, and they were like, "What the fuck is that?" Stum basically means like keeping it quiet. It's like keep stum, keep quiet. Absolutely no idea where it comes from. Absolutely no idea why it means that. But I like the sound of the word. It's a very pleasant sound in my opinion, for a word. But yeah, there were just a couple of ideas we had about the witch, because we have ideas about everything in Minecraft. We were also talking about how they're adding in basically everything, like food-wise, like even fucking pumpkin pie. What they need to add in is like, first off, sandwiches. We already have various meats. Why can't we put those meats between two pieces of bread? So, say if you use a loaf of bread and a pork chop, and you put them together and you get a pork sandwich, and you can eat it 3 times, and each time you eat it, it gives you, it restores 4 hunger or 3 hunger. Something like that. I think that's a brilliant idea. But the only thing is they wouldn't stack like that. And after talking about that, we decided we wanted cheese in the game as well. And you could make like cheese and ham sandwiches. And for cheese, obviously you'd need some way of turning milk into cheese. So you could get a I can't remember what they're called now, a butter churn sort of thing, and then you could make milk and cheese and butter. So you could make like a ham and cheese sandwich and butter it. Oh. But you know, it's new stuff they can add to the game, and they're constantly trying to add new stuff to keep the game fresh and exciting and as varied as possible. I was going to say varied. But I think I'm going to leave you guys there. This video's been long enough, and I'm just going to be working on making this place look nice. I'm going to try and replace every seeable block, like all this shit down here and everything behind all of these and above, and I'm just going to make this look lovely, 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 and I will see you next time. Peace out.